Hey, uh, would like to talk a little on how I have observed that family unification or family unity is very important for the progress of family members or communities generally. But, you know, in my years of being around, I've learned that when families are not united or there's a lot of scrambling in the family or conflict, it creates so much like havoc in an individual's life that sometimes they as an individual are not able to be productive or the entire family is not able to be productive. So, like I said, I am talking about things from my experience because I've noticed certain families who are ever present for each other, whether it's weddings, birthdays, baby showers, families who are really there, even in terms of business. We will get you at a certain level or we will help you push you to this direction. Families that just are accountable to each other actually do very well. I was talking to a friend about this the other day, and they were actually saying um, it is important for the family to have a leader, or such families that are so organized actually have leaders. Older people, sometimes it is older people, it could be a younger person, because if you have the gift of uniting people, you have it, and it should be used. But there should be certain elders or family members who are able to unite or lead the family in unity. I know because we live in such a capitalist world, the one with the money is usually the one to play that role, that leading role. But it doesn't have to be like that. It just takes wisdom, love, care for people to actually let family members, whether nuclear or extended, know that they are supported. Of all the families that I have personally witnessed who are divided or are in certain arguments over property, or who are just in conflict for one reason or the other, or they're not present for each other, like just being there for each other, I have noticed there is not much progress happening in those families. Division does not help the nuclear family or the extended family. So, this is just my observation. I do understand sometimes you cannot stay around certain family members who may not be treating you well, and just because they're family, or certain family members are not that progressive, so we cannot really stay around them because we would like to move forward with our lives and be more productive. But if that does happen, that you grow up in such a family or you were born into such a family, that's very unfortunate. You may have to move yourself a bit away from them to be more productive, or to live a life that's worth living, a life that you enjoy or you actually like, to the standard that you like, to the goals that you set for yourself. But it would also be good to then create your own family. This is just my recommendation. I don't have answers to everything, but I am talking about things as I have observed them. I've seen united families who, when anything happens, they're present. Everybody, yes, we are of different social classes, but we're all going to be there, we're all going to be present, we're all going to celebrate you. And the interesting thing is they always pick each other up, and there is progress within the family. So this is just my advice. If you have bridges to mend, or a new family to make of your own, a group of people who, you come together, you support each other, you're there for each other, there is so much strength in unity. So this is just what I wanted to say. And mostly it is the responsibility of the parents to unite their children. You know, if kids are united from a young age, then they grow up knowing like even their grandchildren will be united, and the next generation and the next generation, because you've set that family standard. But that's all I wanted to say, guys. I have seen families that are in conflict and everybody's put down. Nobody's actually doing well in some of those families. Or one person is doing well and they're doing well alone, and then everybody else is in turmoil and they're not really living the best life or to a certain standard. So, all I can say is if you can unite your families, or as a parent, if you can start teaching your children to be united now as they are young, they grow up with this. And it is so useful, it is very helpful. Um, I think unity in everything, like whether it's the communities, countries, it always brings forth really good things. But right now, my focus was on families that are united and more likely to progress. And that's all I had to say, guys. I will definitely see you soon.